rescission period is finally here, also known as the cooling off period.
This new rule allows buyers to rescind their offer within 3 clear business days of the accepted offer.
I'm Reiko Munro.
And I'm Rosemary from the Phillips Real Estate team at Remax Treeland in beautiful Langley, British Columbia.
The new regulation started January 3rd, 2023, which means that any buyer who wrote an accepted offer on a home can rescind their property within 3 business days, excluding weekends and holidays.
So the rescission period begins 3 business days after the accepted offer, and if the buyer chooses to rescind the offer, they will need to provide written notice to the seller.
The act is very similar to what they do in new development. So in new development, they have a 7-day rescission period. This is pretty much the same thing, but only 3.
So this new regulation is coming into play as over the past 2 years, we did see a red hot real estate market when many buyers may have felt pressured into a real estate transaction due to multiple offer situations, and it wasn't giving them the time to be able to do their due diligence that they need to do with inspections, financing, insurance. So the rescission period is intended to assist consumer protection and to make sure people are able to do the due diligence they need on buying a residential property.
So if you're a buyer looking to rescind your offer, what's the cost to you and what happens with that situation? Basically, 0.25% is paid from the buyer to the seller if you rescind your offer. So basically, if it's $1 million property, you have to pay $2,500 to the seller.
So under this act, most residential properties are included. However, there are a couple exclusions. So this would be leased property, property on leasehold land, properties sold at auction, and properties that are sold under the supervision of the court.
As a side note, the 3-day rescission period cannot be used as a negotiation tactic in a multiple offer situation.
So the rescission period is not intended to override your regular subject clauses. So if you do need to access the property for an inspection, etc., you will need to put an inspection clause on your contract. And if you decide to go subject free, you will still have the 3-day rescission period and you will not be able to access the property without the seller's permission.
In summary, buyers can rescind their accepted offer during the 3-day rescission period for any reason.
If you have any questions about the rescission period or other changes coming to Fraser Valley Real Estate in 2023, please reach out to our dedicated team and we'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.